The pictures on this wall are a few of the pictures that I took when I was on my honeymoon with my husband. We went to Egypt because my husband is half Egyptian, and we also went to Syria because I am half Syrian. This picture is taken in Cairo, and it is one of the entrances to the mosque of Muhammad Ali. This one over here is taken in Damascus, and it's a huge market where people have been selling things for hundreds of years. My husband is half Egyptian from his father's side and half Finnish from his mother's side.
My name is Karim. I'm a PhD student at McGill University. I'm doing scientific or research related to medicine, I guess you could say. So I work on asthma immunology, and I'm also Suad's husband. Suad, you go ahead with that.
How did we meet? Well, we met on the campus of McGill University. I would say through the Muslim Students Association, just because we used to attend events held by that association.
I was looking to get married, and someone mentioned to me that Suad might be, someone knew Suad and thought that she might be a good person that I should get to know. And so then I got in touch with her, and yeah, that's how things started.
For most people, when you say arranged marriage, they think, okay, this girl was promised for that boy since they were 2 years old, and you know, they will get married. Or that, for example, my father saw someone and decided that I'm going to get married to him. So that's one form of arranged marriage which has no basis in Islam whatsoever. Our concept of arranged marriage is that you meet the person with the intention of getting married to that person. So you don't just go out on dates because, you know, you want to go out on dates. It's more like there is a purpose for the meetings that we have, but still it was up to us to decide whether we're a good match or not.
I called her dad, who lived in Kingston, Ontario, and I asked him if it was okay if Suad and I could meet on a regular basis. And I told him, you know, I'd like to meet her with a specific intention of getting to know her better for the purpose of potentially marrying her. So that's it. Then we started meeting each other in public places around Montreal, and shortly after, I visited her dad and her family and asked her dad if I could, if he agreed to me marrying her, and he was perfectly fine. Couples here in the North American society, you know, getting to know each other for a long period before committing. That also happens in Islamic marriages also. I mean, there are some couples who are engaged for a year, 2, 3 years without an intimate relationship, I guess, physically, but they can be emotionally very intimate, and they get to know each other very well. And so things, I mean, there's no rule. There's no rule, so things happen in all kinds of ways, and with us it just developed very quickly.
And another difference I would say would be that there are limits as to the behavior between, you know, the man and the woman who are engaged in an Islamic marriage that are probably not found in your typical North American marriage. So, like, you can't live with your fiancé.
The Islamic dowry, I guess, is what the groom offers to the family or to the bride herself. And so, I mean, Islamically, it's supposed to be something symbolic, just a symbolic gesture, and it's not supposed to be something like thousands of dollars or, you know, ridiculous requests that unfortunately people in our in Islamic countries do. So I symbolically offered her, or I bought her a ring, which she lost shortly after, within days. But that's another story.
The tradition is also to serve food after that, you know, to invite people to a meal. I mean, having the imam and, you know, all your loved ones and friends witness that special moment is nice.
We just wanted to have an evening that was fairly intimate with just people who are closest to us, and we played a piano piece, and so she played with one hand and I played with the other. So it was nice. It was a nice memory.
Islam for me means the actual meaning of the word, which means submission. So it's submitting to God, the one God, and living my entire life knowing that I belong to Him in the end. It basically entails me living a life that's honest, that embodies the values of Islam, the values of justice, respect, mercy, all these values that are at the core of the religion. And it is a way of life that allows me to be happy. Islam makes me happy. A lot.